Hello, my name's Minzy. This is a funeral tie. Fuck off Blueco and fuck off Clear Lake. Just fuck off out my club. Win, lose or draw. Get out. Just get the fuck out of the football club that is Chelsea Football Club, not CFCLDN. Just get the fuck out of the club. Alright? But anywho, Chelsea 1-0 Pafos. Oh, fucking hell. That was painful, to say the least. Listen, no game in the Champions League is ever a given. You know, at the end of the day, we're all in there by merit, whether we've qualified through playoffs or through our league positions, respectively. We shouldn't be disrespecting anyone in this competition. Having said that, someone I think kind of alluded to the fact that we played a bunch of Cypriot part-timers. I don't think they're Cypriot part-timers. Either way, if there was a game in which we were looking towards elevating our goal difference, then Pafos was the one. Instead, that prick, Gorta, fuck you in general. You had one of the best games of your life as a goalkeeper. You know what? As a former goalkeeper myself, I have to praise you. You are unbelievable, mate. I have to salute you for that, mate. What you did today at Stamford Bridge was nothing short of unbelievable. There was a part of me that was watching it on my iPad, just going, Jesus Christ, I can't take this anymore. We're getting outdone by Pafos. I at one stage I was genuinely thinking we are going to have to accept a 0-0 because those guys defended resolutely. Like I said, their goalkeeper was making some unbelievable, unreal saves in that game. He truly was. But thankfully, I mean, it was basically Gorta versus Caicedo in this fucking game. I think Caicedo had like 4 shots on him, and eventually he'd beaten him on his 4th attempt. Eventually, Caicedo got the better of him, and we've won 1-0. But fuck this Champions League format as well, man. Fucking hell, UEFA, you really fucked it up, bruv. I can't stand this format. Genuinely can't stand this format. Now we have to play motherfucking Napoli away, bruv. We have to go all the way up to fucking Napoli to see if we qualify for the top 8. It's not an easy place to go. It really not. It's not a fabulous place to go. You hear me? I told you our record in Italy is fucking horrendous. We've just seen it with our fucking game against Atalanta, where we're seemingly in control and threw the fucking game away 2-1. Fucking, I'm going to that game next Wednesday. I'm fucking travelling all the way up to Naples to watch that fucking game. Can't wait to see the fucking dramatic fall from grace once again in the Diego Maradona Stadium. Oh, mate, we're going to get absolutely turned over by Scott McTominay and Antonio Conte. But Napoli need to win. They just genuinely need to win the next game because they botched it against Copenhagen. A 10-men Copenhagen, I have to say. Completely botched it. Now they just have to win. They're going to go out all guns blazing. I'm sure Antonio Conte will do it. He's gonna want to put one over Chelsea, I can assure you. That manager, oh God, he looks like he can actually rip your head off. He will rip the shit out of Chelsea, I can assure you. And to be honest, I've been looking at the Champions League table. It's fucked. It's actually genuinely fucked. Apart from Arsenal and Bayern Munich, who we know are through with 21 points and 18 respectively, you'd probably think Liverpool and Real Madrid are probably safe with 15 points respectively as well. Spurs are sort of probably there with 14 points. But the problem comes with 8th place, because from 8th to 13th, I think all of us are stuck on 13 points with like goal difference of 6, 5, 4, whatever, respectively. It's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. I mean, I'm looking at the games. Real Madrid versus Benfica next week on Wednesday. Liverpool versus Karabakh. Fucking Karabakh as well. There's fucking dickheads as well. Drew 2-2 to us, man. Spurs versus Eintracht Frankfurt. PSG versus Newcastle is going to be the interesting one. It literally is a case of winner takes all. It really, really, really is. Both teams could do with a draw, but in reality, one of them needs to win to go into the top 8. So one of them will be pushed down the pecking order. But they've got a difference of +10 over Chelsea's of +6. So they've got a full goal difference swing in it to play with. Like I said, Napoli versus Chelsea. Barcelona home to Copenhagen. I'm sure Barcelona will thrash them. You've got Sporting Lisbon versus Atletico Bilbao away. Man City at home to Galatasaray. Atletico Madrid versus Atletico Madrid beating Boa Glimt. Atalanta versus Union Saint Galway. Atalanta beating Union Saint Galway. That's enough of that. Internazionale versus Borussia Dortmund is going to be interesting. Juventus versus Monaco. Those are sort of like the games you're going to have to be watching out for, and to who qualifies for the top 8 and who has to go this extra qualifying fucking round. Fucking can't stand this UEFA Champions League format. It's really doing my fucking head in. But hey, we've kind of fucked it up as well. We should have put Pafos to the sword, but you know, like I said, there's been too many irritating games that Chelsea have played that really have sunk us. Fair enough, our defeat to Bayern Munich, it can happen to anyone as your first game away from home. It's really this. It's that fucking Atlanta defeat and that Garibag draw away from home that's really fucked us over in this Champions League. It really has. Every other result has not been too bad, to be honest with you. But like I said, we just need to win in Napoli. That's it. All eyes on us. Let's see what we can do. Could have started off with a banger straight away. Pedro Neto with a lofted ball from the right. Enzo Fernandez with a nice cushion header into the back of the net, but he was pulled up for a foul on one of the defenders, and then we could have gone embarrassingly behind when Mislav Orsic, he passed it on to Yaja, and then his shot from the left deflects off Reece James's hands and onto the left-hand post. You know what? I know I might sound a little bit stupid. I think that's a penalty. I think Pafos deserved a penalty. I think they were robbed of a penalty to go 1-0 up potentially before half-time. Then comes the fucking Gorteso from fucking Pafos, man. Fuck me. Where do I start? Reece James's corner, bounces around. Hato flicks it back in. Caicedo smashes it from close range. Gorta saves. Then Fernandez, he juggles with it, gives it to Caicedo from just outside the area. Gorta saves again. And then James to Delap to Caicedo to Hato. Good interchange down the middle of that box. And then Gorta, oh my God, he saves again. 3 brilliant saves. Second half starts off again with Chelsea presser, Delap to Fernandez to Esteval. Wonderful lofted ball from Fernandez. Good invention by Esteval. Saved by Gorta. Then Neto corner. It was swung in. I think Dragomir, the captain, he does a weird sort of fucking headed clearance. He wasn't really looking at the ball and it hits his hand. Yes, his hands were like close by him, but it's a bizarre sort of. I think that should have been a penalty as well, to be honest with you. Both are handballs should have been given penalties. To be honest, I don't know what constitutes a penalty in the Champions League and Premier League anymore, but I think they both should have been pens. Neto then shoots outside the box. It takes a very dirty deflection of was it Palias? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Gorta again with a wonderful save. This prick. Gorta, you absolute prick, man. You were absolutely brilliant, honestly. Caicedo to Badia, Seal, Esteval. This is where the two blocks come in. It was a wonderful flick from Badia Seal. He brought out Joga Bonito there with his little back heel into Esteval. I thought he was going to score, but Bruno Felipe ends up blocking it, and then Reece James with a I think he nicks the ball off someone, and I thought this is where we're going to get our goal. Puts the ball across the middle. Delap dummies it brilliantly. And this is where I got really annoyed at Garnacho. He should have just shot straight away, and then he waits and waits. He just waits just a fraction. And it was blocked by Lucas. And again, I'm really sorry for the name pronunciation, but it was a brilliant block. But it was equally frustrating from my point of view. I thought he should have pulled the trigger a lot earlier. Then Hato passes on to Caicedo, who's way out of goal, but again takes a shot. Again, Gorta saves. Probably one of his more easier saves, if I'm going to be harsh on the goalkeeper. And then finally, we get the winner. Neto, he puts in a corner. It comes off the Pafos' number 10, Di Marta, and then Caicedo practically puts the ball. He stretches his neck muscles and puts a header into the back of the net to make it Chelsea 1-0 to Oh, fuck me. We've won the game. We've won the fucking game 1-0. That's all I can really fucking say. So, fair enough. We take the 3 points. Like I said, it was a bit of history for Liam Rosenior to be the first manager to literally, his first 4 games are in 4 different competitions. It is a peculiar honour and a very good honour, I must say. So proud of him. Not so proud of the win. Should have been by more, but like I said, you can't really disrespect the opponents in this competition, but should have been more. Should have been way fucking more, but well, it wasn't meant to be. Now we've got a trip to Napoli, and now I'm going to go to Naples, and now I'm going to have a right fucking moan because we'll probably lose that game. Listen, we've had sort of like a bittersweet memory the last time we went in Napoli. We lost the first leg 3-1. That led to Andre Villas-Boas' sacking. And then Di Matteo took on charge for the second leg in which we beat them 4-1 after extra time. That started off a miraculous 2012 UEFA Champions League run. I mean, someone I think is poking a meme with the old 2021 sort of Champions League route in which I think Senegal won AFCON, Argentina won the Copa America, Chelsea had sacked the manager and Chelsea won the Champions League. Something similar has happened here in the sense that Senegal has won the AFCON again, Argentina won the World Cup, and we've sacked our manager again. So are Chelsea going to win the Champions League again with the same methodology of sacking a manager halfway through the middle of a season and winning the UCL? Absolutely not. It's not going to fucking happen. This is the UEFA Champions League, man. This ain't the UEFA Conference League where you can get away with this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not going to happen. As much as I want to happen, and as much as I'm as deluded as most of the other Chelsea fans as well, with optimism and belief, I think it's not going to happen. But, like I said, let's be an optimist. Who knows? It may happen. It won't fucking happen. It won't fucking happen. Anywho, Chelsea 1-0 Pafos. Fuck off Blue Lake. Fuck off Clear Lake. Fuck off Blue Cove. Oh, don't care what the name of your company is. Just fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. I've fucking had enough. Go on. Get the fuck out. This is Minzy. Peace.